Hello and welcome back to another FC25 player review. Today's player review is the level 5 World Tour Samuel Lino. I believe that's how it's actually pronounced. I don't think it's Lino. Just let me know down in the comment section below, I'm sure someone will. But as you can see, it is a 4-3-3 second variation, Premier League, La Liga icon hybrid. The main player we are looking at is Lino. Now you can see he's 5'7", controlled acceleration type with a marksman, 4-star skill moves and a 3-star weak foot. It is a little bit disappointing, especially as we are now in Feb, but in the 3 matches, scored 1 goal and got 4 assists. Then you can see that his preferred position is left mid, but he can also play as a left back or a left winger. Personally, I played him as a left winger. With a marksman, he's actually a 94 rated left winger. Then the stats, 88 pace. I mean, for me, 88 pace was actually okay on this card. Normally, I would like to see sort of mid-90s at this point, because we are sort of past Team of the Year and those cards are so far ahead of everything else now. A lot of the cards do just look pretty average. Shooting, absolutely fantastic. However, with a marksman, his lowest stat is his 80 volleys. He's got 99 finishing, 99 shot power, 96 attacking positioning and 96 penalties. Then his passing, really decent, 90 vision, 88 crossing, 91 short and long passing. The free kicks, obviously they're pretty poor, but to be honest, just don't put him on free kicks. Dribbling, absolutely spectacular. The lowest stat being his 90 balance or 90 composure. Otherwise, just absolutely spectacular. 95 reactions and 90 composure, as well as 93 agility and 90 balance. Defending, I mean, unless you're playing him as a left back, which I really would not recommend, it's not the worst, but it's also not the best. And then for the physicals, they're actually pretty decent, to be honest. I don't even think that it is 84, but here we are. 99 jumping with the marksman, 91 strength with the marksman, 90 stamina. Now, 90 stam is okay if you're playing him as a left winger. Left back or left mid, it's getting a little bit on that dodgy side where he should realistically have 99. Then 78 aggression, it's not the worst, but it's also not the best. Then for playstyles, he's got base finesse shot, long ball pass, whipped pass plus, which is nice, especially if you're playing him as a winger. Then he's got jockey, intercept. I'm assuming that's purely because of the left back role. Then press proven, quick step and relentless. Now, as I said, the 90 stamina, it's okay, but it's definitely not the best. If this was relentless plus, it would make it a lot better. And playing him as a left back or left mid would be significantly easier. Because it's base relentless, it's not as good as Relentless Plus, but it is still decent. And then for roles as a left mid, he can be a wide playmaker plus, wide midfield plus plus, or as a left winger, he can be a wide playmaker plus. Now, the roles are where this card really just has a massive downfall, because his actual in-game stats are absolutely fantastic. He's got a good playstyle plus, but then the roles they give him are just absolutely abysmal. Now, there is an Evo out at the moment, which you can chuck him into. Can't remember what it's actually called. I think it might be Attacking Instinct. If you chuck him into that, he does actually become just a really fantastic card, and he does get far better roles. So that is one thing to actually consider. With that being said, I used him as a wide playmaker plus, as a left winger. So with that being said, let's head into the gameplay. Into the pros and cons of Lino. Starting off with the pros, first of all would have to be his shooting. His shooting with a marksman is absolutely incredible. He's got 99 finishing, 99 shot power, 89 long shots and 96 penalties. His passing is absolutely fantastic, 90 vision, 88 crossing, 91 short and long passing. Dribbling's fantastic, 93 agility, 90 balance, 95 reactions and 90 composure. He's also got really good physicals, 99 jumping, 90 stamina and 91 strength. Then on to the cons of this card. I'd have to say his 3-star weak foot. For me, at this stage of the game, everyone should be 4-star, 4-star. And then the second con is his lack of good rolls. Okay, so now that you've seen the gameplay for Lino, would I recommend using this card? And in my opinion, it would have to be a maybe. I think if you're using a full La Liga squad or even a part La Liga squad, as you can see, I've just used 4 Atletico players, so that's why he's on full chemistry. He is a decent card, and I'm not going to lie about that. For me, I think one of the options you definitely could do, because I'm recording this on the 10th of February, I would highly recommend chucking him into Attacker's Instinct. Makes him 90 rated, he goes up to 4-star, 4-star. His stats do just increase overall. He gets Incisive Pass plus. For rolls, he gets Attacking Wingback plus plus, Winger plus plus, and Inside Forward plus. So, overall, the 75k you're probably going to spend on it, he will become one of the best wingers just in the game, let alone La Liga. And I don't think he's the most difficult card to link because he is Brazilian. But for me, this card that I'm judging it on, the 4-star skill moves, personally, I don't really see any need for 5-star skill moves, but that's just me. The weak foot, I would have liked to have seen a 4-star weak foot. Because this card was released in Feb, I don't know who EA are actually trying to aim this card at. Because for me, just 4-star, 4-star at this point should just be a minimum on every card. And it's more for the fact of, I don't think the lower division players are going to be able to get the best out of this card, but he's not good enough to be in the top division players' teams either. So he's sort of in a middle ground of maybe like a Div 6 to Div 4. And the 3-star weak foot just isn't going to help. But he is an inverted winger, so it's actually not too bad. Then the preferred position of left mid, I personally wouldn't play him as a left mid. He can play there, but a left winger, I think he is just significantly better because of his shooting, passing, dribbling. He is just more suited to being a left winger. Then the stats, the 88 pace, I was actually surprised at how fast he felt in-game, because normally 88 pace, if this card came out day one, then yes, the 88 pace would be fantastic. But at this stage, it normally starts to get a little bit slower because of so many promo cards. The shooting, however, absolutely fantastic. 99 shot power. I mean, for me, shot power is one of the most important stats, especially as driven shots are back in the game and they're more deadly than ever. The passing, absolutely fantastic. The 88 crossing, especially with whipped pass plus. 91 short and long passing, 90 vision, just absolutely incredible. Dribbling, also just spectacular. 93 agility, 90 balance, 95 reactions and 90 composure. This is the level of dribbling that I would like to see on most wingers at this point. The defending, really irrelevant. The physicals, he actually felt quite strong in game considering he is 5'7". Then for playstyles, as I said, base finesse shot. For me, I'm so glad he has it, because if you don't have finesse shot at this point, I mean, the shooting for finesses are so poor. The whipped pass plus, really decent, especially with good crossing. Now, the rolls, again, if you do chuck him into Attacker's Instinct, he does get significantly better rolls, and it's more whether you want to spend 75k to actually get him to be a significantly better card. Would I recommend that? I think if you're going to use him up till team of the season, then by all means go ahead. I think if you're not going to be using him in your team for too long, I wouldn't waste the 75k. And it's a shame because this card is really good, but it also lacks. And because of where it lacks, this card just feels really outdated and almost should have been released about 2 months ago. It's disappointing. I think he is a good card, and if you run a La Liga team, definitely do use him. But otherwise, maybe have him on your bench. He might be a little bit low rated at this point. However, I do think give him a go. See how he plays for you. If you enjoy him, maybe chuck him into Attacker's Instinct. But if not, just keep him in your club for objectives, because ultimately a lot of these cards will come in handy at some point. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it and would like to see more FC 25 content, click the video on the left for my latest player review, and on the right is a random video from myself. But for now, I'll see you in the next one.